You are not visible. Yeah, yes.
Now.
I start recording now. That's why I think.
Yeah, now it's
You are
okay.
not visible, ma'am. Yes, now you are visible.
Okay,
Am I
okay.
visible?
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
let's start it.
Yes, shall we start our communication? Okay. So today I have to discuss with government school and private school. Right now?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. What do you thought in government school? Which is the best for our kids? Government school and private school?
For our kids, I
Yes.
think many parents, they just prefer to send their child in private school because there are many reasons behind it. Don't you think? Because there are, many kind of lacking in government schools. Like if I say there are, yes, there are many kind of advantages as well as disadvantages. If I talk about government school, like advantages, as we all know that there are, free education there. Okay, and they also provide midday meal, and they also provide uniform over there. Okay, but the thing is, if I talk about disadvantages of government school, there are a lot of disadvantages. I would say that infrastructure is very inadequate, very less, and yes, there is no one is pointing out that what other child is doing. Like there is no individual attention over there. There is
Yes.
no focus over there, and there is also no one cares that if a child needs something, they should get them. Like they just don't feel like that children should be uh, take care of. I don't feel like little bit, just cut this line, okay, while editing. So what do you think about
I
government school?
mean,
Then
my
we'll
thought is
come on a private school.
government and private both schools are good, but nowadays private schools are very high-fi. That's the main reason that they are more published and they provide us spoken and many activities and many games. That's the main reason that everyone they can send our child to in private school. In government school, they cannot provide more activities and games. They provide only in education and mostly in Hindi medium education. Only
Yes.
few children are goes in a private section and English medium section. That's the
Yes,
main
and
reason that everyone they can choose in private school. They
yeah,
provide
and
more attention, more care, and more love. And first of all, they concentration. They provide extra classes to learn easily and new method they can apply in our education. That's the main
yeah.
reason private school is the best in these days.
Yeah, and if I talk about government school, there is a lacking of, holistic development of a
Yes.
student. They just
Yes.
don't care. Uh, that does not, this is not a concerning point for them, for the, teachers. They are just kind of lazy sometimes. They are just coming to the school and they are like sitting and doing nothing. This kind of things happen in government school as well. And apart from this, there are, many kind of things like they are unorganized, like something kind of litter,
Yes.
dust, trash is just laid all over the classroom. Nobody is caring for that. So many things is happening in government school, nobody
Yes.
cares. And if I talk about private school, but yes, private school has become so advanced today. In today's life it is like doing, what do you say now? Right now I'm thinking.
In my thought, ma'am, कि government schools are provide best education, not a because the main reason कि I'm also a government school student. But in that time, ma'am, these schools are very good. But nowadays schools education are good, but the behavior is not good. This time, agar if you choose ki quality school, both girls and boys are both studying same school in government, her behavior is not good. They always use bad language, bad behave, and they can always walk in out of school, out of area in school, and teachers are they cannot take serious ki why
And
they can do.
they do not pay attention towards it.
Yes,
Well,
that's the main reason.
yes, and you know what,
We are
in
not
private
compare ki
schools,
education is good or not. We are compare ki atmosphere is not good. They cannot provide a good environment to our kids.
yes, and in private schools, no, there are like different kind of curriculum activities are going on. Like if I say in the terms of arts, music, drama, clubs, many
Yes,
many. There are numerous they are providing in the
Even they
school.
can provide, ma'am, advanced language also.
Yes,
Nowadays,
yes,
ma'am, kids are just understanding level ki French language. They can provide French and German. You have to choose one language and you have to try in
yes,
your
yes.
study level.
Yes, definitely. And you know what, when they provide such a curriculum activities, what happens next, that student get to know things, and they all of a sudden they start taking interest toward that particular thing. Like if I say like dancing or singing, any kind of music, drama, so they just get to know, they just develop their kind of interest, their skill. They just get
Yes,
to know
ma'am.
their what is their talent all about.
Yes.
So that helps a lot to them.
Yeah. Because nowadays, ma'am, in government school, na, children are not goes to competition in international school, but in private school, they can provide to goes to a
Yeah.
competition in
But
international school and they can achieve
the
a trophy also.
the disadvantages of private school is that they are they're so expensive. So
Yes,
like a medium
everyone they
person,
cannot go.
middle
Yes,
man is not yeah, affording that. They cannot access.
you are
They don't
correct,
have
ma'am.
that access. Yes, and
They cannot. Everyone they cannot afford this fees.
yeah, because fees are so high there. Fees
Fees,
are so
ma'am, and
high.
activities charges, language charges, all the things
There
are
are
dependent on
different
money.
kind of their kind of things for that they just charging all the time. They are charging like if they are like providing, they have made such kind of regulation, rules and regulation
Yes,
in the school, in private school, that you have to buy, not only buy the books in this from the school, they have to all time buy the school uniform as well. And now what has one kind of thing that has came into my mind, that in my kids school, what is happening right now, that they are providing shoes as well, that you have to just buy shoes, this shoes, particular shoes from the school, from our schools,
yes, yes,
not
ma'am.
from
Nowadays, all
outside.
the schools
So
are
this,
yes provide.
they are just some kind of trying to looting the
Yes, seriously, you can say
parent.
right, ma'am.
They are just looting the parent.
Yes,
But yes, they are providing many things. They are, yeah, they are they are just equipped with a lot of like resources and technologies. In private schools this happens, and this is happening. So by doing so, they are providing the students to get to connect with different like one boy, one student is using one laptop, one
yes,
computer. Okay, so they are providing such kind of things, and for this they are charging things. They are charging a big amount from the
yes,
parent.
ma'am.
Yes.
Nowadays, education are very high-fi, ma'am, and they want more money. If you learn new types of education, they want more and more money.
But yes, in private school they hire very highly educated and trained teachers, and that's true. And because of them, they are just providing a good education to the students, because they have their good and very trained teacher. Private schools are having so very trained teacher. That's why the students get good knowledge of education, I would say. In
Yes, yes,
government school
yes, yes,
this is not happening. There
yes,
teachers are
ma'am.
very, they are have that good like
Actually, ma'am, in
qualification.
government school, na, teachers are not affected ki children are good in our education or not. But in private school, they can publish our name. That's the main reason ki they can attention, full attention to our single kids. If they are in week, so they are provide extra classes and extra tuitions and
Yes.
extra care attention ki they can learn easily these things.
Yeah,
So
and
both the
teachers
differences
also
in
very
both
much
schools.
aware. In the private schools, teachers very aware of this fact that if we take one day off, 2 days
Yes,
off, then our salary is going to little bit cut off. So we need to just be on like we need to be punctual and just attend the classes and all. But in the government school, no one is care about this.
ma'am,
That
in one special differences to both school. In private school, ma'am, they can create a relation in foreign countries.
yes,
Just they can celebrate of any function in foreign countries. They can also celebrate.
yeah,
They nowadays, I think I'm not. What is the name? I think, ma'am, just like a fear face created. All the kids and Holi. I think Holi. Maybe this
okay.
festival is yes. This festival is celebrated in foreign countries, and nowadays every private school they can celebrate this festival. they create a relation to foreign countries and our countries also. That's the main reason that private schools are demanded nowadays. But government school they cannot provide. Her rules are its rule as a ma'am only in a few years ago.
Yeah.
They take this type of rules. They are not create a new rules to our school.
Yeah.
Kejriwal provide many activities and many extra curriculum, but they cannot use in our school.
Yes,
Only just
yes,
papers work they can provide.
yes.
All the desks and the areas are ma'am very dirty. Dustbins are kids are throw pages
So
anything any
yeah,
dust in either here and there. But they
yes, yes,
cannot provide single dustbin in single room. That's
yes,
the
yes.
main reason ki private government school are in a back and private school are a
Yeah,
forward
private school
nowadays.
is better than government school. This is why.
Yes,
But the main thing is that the private schools are, much expensive for some people. They cannot afford there.
yes,
They just can't, send their child to such, private school, because private school are. It is very, it is, very evident that yes, they are providing a good education and a good environment to the student, but not everyone is affording that. No?
yes,
Everyone
ma'am.
has
You're
their
correct.
own limits. That is
Yes,
why. So
that's the main reason ki ma'am I have to choose my kid in private school.
yes, yes.
I
Government
know the
school.
rules of both the differences schools very well
Yeah.
nowadays.
And you know what? If I tell you about like a government school, like in government schools, there is midday meal provided to the
Yes,
students, to the small kids. But sometimes it is not that much fresh. It has
yes, ma'am.
become
Foods are not good.
stale and like a very
Yes,
stinging, and even if they are just providing, just in the name of that we are like we are providing
yes.
midday meal,
And
that
ma'am,
this
only
this is
limited
the food
food
you
they
have
can
to eat.
provide it. Only limited food, just like a khichdi, dal, chow, that type of things they can provide it. Food they
But
can
sometimes
provide
it
it
is
in the
not fresh.
student.
Sometimes it is not fresh, it is stale, or it
Yes.
is like kind of
And ma'am, they
uh,
can use this water. No? This water is very dirty also.
yeah, water
And
is
it's
not
not good
fresh,
for our kids'
not
health.
drinkable. Yes.
Yes.
But in private schools they very pay attention towards this thing. These are like these are called infrastructure,
Yes.
including like classrooms, toilets, drinking water. So they very they are very aware of this, that they need to
Yes, ma'am.
provide all the things in a very clean way. They everything should be in a
Yes,
clear way.
ma'am. In government
Yes.
school, toilet are also very dirty, ma'am. It is not easy to go and use them.
But you know what, but nowadays it's happening like in some private schools, like many people are not paying attention towards like cleanliness, like washroom is so dirty.
Yes,
Sometimes
yes.
they just take it, they has taken this as for granted, that oh, we are from private school and we are providing such a good education. But even if there is kind of a very dirtiness, very filthy things are happening in the school, private schools as well.
Yes, ma'am. Only ma'am, poor person. I'm not saying a rich person and middle class family. Maybe 40% are poor families. They can provide in government school to our kids because
Yeah,
someone is aware, ma'am, nowadays. What is the
at least
mean of
they are.
education?
Yeah,
What is
but
the importance of education in our kids? That's the reason.
that is commendable. At least poor people, they are sending their child to the government school at
Yes,
least, but at least they are sending their child for the education, no? And that is more important, because education makes you strong, and gives you that strength to face any kind of adversity in your life. And it will also build up many relationships, not only in your at your place, at your home, like to anyone. And yes, it definitely helps in for our nation also. It helps in nation. The education is very
yes.
important thing, and it plays a crucial role as well.
You're correct, ma'am.
Yes. So
Because, ma'am, teacher, many times I see that type of children, they are not iron our dresses, polish without polished shoes. They can go to school, and even I think they don't take a bath also.
yes,
So
yes,
that's the different. Private school kids are also looking very smart, ma'am.
because they are told, no, students are told that you have to come with the so neatness, cleanliness,
Yes,
with the full dress uniform. You have to come. And if it is something missing, then you have to pay for this, and you have
Yes,
to,
ma'am.
like, you will be given some kind of punishment as well.
Yes.
So these kind of rules have been, made in a private school, not in government school. No, in
Yes, ma'am.
government.
Because ma'am, children are schools are not provide only in education; they provide a behavior also and manner also.
Yeah.
That is the main reason that private schools are very good, ma'am, nowadays.
Yeah, but yeah, everything has their exceptions as well. Even if it is a like government school, even if it is a private school. So private
Yes,
school
yes,
also
yes.
has an exception, that not everything is good enough. Whatever we are seeing it, whatever they are showing us, it's not good enough. Something is different behind the scene, behind the curtain. Something is different.
Yes,
Something
yes,
is,
yes, yes. You are
yeah.
correct, ma'am. 30-40% are all schools are doing this
they
type of
they
things.
work on, most of the time they work on showing, promoting,
Yes,
advertisement. They work on this.
publishing. Yes, the publishing ki our schools are best, and parents are always school. They can. Yes,
They,
this school is publishing our school, so I think it's a good school.
yeah, they also boast some private school also, to kind of, they say, like, they boast this thing, this fact that yes, our school is English medium, full English medium
Yes,
school, but
yes,
even
full air
not a single
condition.
student
Yes,
in, they just don't know. So they are just, boasting, they are just, taking it so big level, that yes, we, since we are a private school, and we are, English, fully English medium school, but they are not pay attention toward this. They should also have that kind of control over this, that if your school is a English medium, then you have to work for this. And you also make students to talk in English anyhow. You need to just conduct some classes, spoken English classes for them,
yes,
if the student is 8th or ninth class or 10th class, because sometimes we find that student is studying in 10th or ninth class, but he does not know, while whether he is studying in private school, but he does not know how to speak in English. One sentence he does not speak in English, he
yes,
don't have
yes, yes, yes.
capacity. So they should work on this
Depend
also.
on school to school, ma'am. Actually,
Yeah, but most of the schools are doing such things. They are just showing off. They are
yes,
just doing
yes,
that.
yes. You are
Yes,
correct.
you're also
Okay,
correct.
ma'am. Yes, your words are correct. Many schools are only showing that our school is very good, but actually it's not a good. Reality is ki not a good.
So
I
I
think,
think,
ma'am, this session is enough.
it's enough.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. So
we'll
nice
have to wind.
conversation, ma'am.
And it was nice talking with
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Same here, same here.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am. Bye bye.
bye. Take care. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.